How I helped my ADHD son yesterday understand an important lesson that I feel like we all really need to get locked into our bodies. I'm going to share with you what I said to him, and we'll see if it helps. So, my ex-wife and I are trying to just kind of help our twins check in with themselves a little bit more. They are both on the spectrum. He also has ADHD, and I am also ADHD. I totally understand the struggle. My God, sometimes. Anyway, so we're trying to teach them how to just be more mindful of their bodies, right? And what is it that your body's actually telling you? We've got to slow down, breathe through the noise, because again, we are wired differently. We are going to pick up on so much information all the time. And so I totally get it. It can get really confusing. So yesterday I had a little conversation with him when he asked me if he could have a snack. I said, well, did you check in? Are you hungry? And he said, I don't know. I said, okay, well, let's have a conversation about this and see if we can't help you understand this a little bit more. So I asked him, sweetheart, think of an animal, any animal. And he thought of a gorilla, and this is where the conversation went from there. I immediately thought of George from the movie Rampage, which is one of our favorite ones that we've watched together. He loves that monkey. He thinks it's hilarious when that monkey flips him off there a couple times during the movie. It is honestly really funny. But anyway, so what I said to him, I said, son, I want you to think about that scene where George is really hungry, right? Now imagine like if they would have brought him food on time. He probably would have been okay, right? He wouldn't have had a big old meltdown and started running through everything and causing a ruckus. He's like, yeah, probably not. I said, okay. Now imagine if he's sitting there telling people, I'm hungry, and they bring him a blanket and a pillow and a bed instead. My son started laughing his freaking face off, and he's like, that's so silly. He's like, why would they do that? I said, I don't know. Why would you put food in your mouth if you're not hungry? If you're tired, why would you not go lay down instead? And he just looked at me and he's like, I see what you're doing, Mom. I said, okay, so they bring him the pillow and the blanket and the bed instead of food. What do you think that monkey is going to do? And he said, well, he's going to be mad and he's going to throw a fit. And I said, you mean he's going to have a meltdown? And once again, he starts laughing and he goes, okay. Y'all, he's 9, by the way, just in case y'all don't know this. Our twins are 9 years old. And he said, okay, Mom, I get what you're saying. I get it. And I said, okay, so check in with your body one more time. Take a deep breath. He did. I said, what does it need? He said, it needs a drink. I said, great, go get some water. Freaking love my kids. I love them so much. And guess what? Throughout the rest of the day, yesterday, he continued to check in with himself. And anytime he started to get a little elevated in his energy, I just looked at him and I said, okay, George, what do you need? All that does is acknowledge the fact that there is a need that is rising that needs to be met. I can feel it in him. He's not sure what it is. Me calling him George now is going to interrupt whatever is happening for him in that moment, help him laugh a little bit, help him breathe, which will then help him connect with what he's actually needing. And sometimes it's just a hug. I freaking love these kids. I hope that is helpful for you guys. Please feel free to use this whole exercise with yourself, with people you know, with your children. It's actually really helpful, and I hope you guys have a good day.